What is up guys, your boy Rayon here today with another post-rotation version of a deck, and up until end of the week we're gonna do decks for post-rotation, so 4 decks for post-rotation. That will include there will be 8 in total right now on the channel, and then right there when Unified Mind is gonna come out, we're gonna do some more with Unified Mind cards, right? So let's just jump right into it. It's a Weezing deck, right? And the Weezing deck normally is a spread deck, and then this, in this scenario he is still a spread deck, but because we're losing Tapu Koko, we're losing DCE, we're losing counter energy, I had to figure out some other way of acceleration. So I went a little bit different way, and I went with fire type energy and welders, right, just to accelerate the double energy on the Weezing. So you're gonna see really weird choices, but they kind of work. Like the first version had a Gengar and Mimikyu, just for my friend because he wanted it, but yeah, Gengar Mimikyu is not working at all with this deck. But I've chosen something else, and we're gonna go card by card, and let's see. So I've chose Celesteela with a Power Cyclone. I'm moving now the energy from this Pokemon to one of our bench, which is quite okay. But then again, discover GX, prize cards and put them into your hand and take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down. It's really good when you know what you have in prize cards, and also force a canceller. Amazing ability against the GX tag teams decks, right? So fantastic card for this deck, works pretty well, and that's why we have one copy of it. Then we have one copy of Ditto, one Salandit and one Salazzle for the drawing power, one Slugma and Magcargo just so you're gonna draw the exact card that we need, and 4/4 right line of 4/4 Koffings and Weezings, then one Mew just to prevent any damage done to our bench, and Mr. Mime so our opponent can't use Super Scoop Up. Of course we are playing in the current meta still, so they're still gonna use Guzmas for us or on us, but remember, post-rotation there's no Guzma, there's no Acerola, there's no cards like that. Of course there's Super Scoop Up, but there are certain cards that are gone. Bye-bye. So definitely know that matchups are harder now, but if the deck performs well now, then it will perform really good later. Then you have 2 Fire Crystals to get back the energy, 4 Mysterious Treasures, 2 Pokégears, 2 Switches, 1 Hit Factory for additional draw, 1 Shrine of Punishment, 2 Viridian Forests, 4 Cynthias, 1 Lillie, oh, I have to change that, sorry, 2 Pokemon Communications, I kind of messed up, you see, that's what happens when you mess up, right? 2 Pokémon Fan Clubs, 2 Red Challenges, 1 Tate Liza, 3 Welders, 4 Spell Tags, and 13 Energy. I just have to add 1 Energy. That was not there. Oh, well, hello Energy. We need to add you. Okay, 1 more Energy. There we go. Hey, come on, Energy. Like, this is not funny. Add. Okay, I'm just gonna add like a few more. Okay, I can't add from this window. Alright, so that is the deck, right? So that's what we have. The full deck is down there below in the deck list. Down there below in the description, and deck list in the description, and you can check it out yourself. So let's play some games, right? So you want to go first, you want to start with a deck. It's quite nice. You can actually find all the pieces by turn 2, so it's kind of aggressive still. And the fire type energy really accelerates what we can do, right? We got Salazzle, we've got a Hit Factory for those additional draws, right? Welders, definitely an amazing idea. And Celesteela can run turn 1 if you really have some luck, right? So Tate Liza, hello Tate Liza, let's play the first game, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more decks, for more news and more stuff, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. It's Raven called Snatchku. Let's go. The first player of course cannot play, cannot attack, and we're going second. That's not looking pretty, but okay, we have a start with the Koffing, so it's not that bad. We have Welder, Magcargo, not the best idea. Of course, Viridian Forest here, quite nice thing. Of course, helps us to get the energy that we need, because sometimes your hand is empty, all you have is something and with Viridian Forest, and you need that 1 energy, right? Okay, so we're facing, oh my goodness, we're facing a Lost March. Again, Lost March in the current version. I'm quite interested in how it's going to perform post-rotation, so we might do a post-rotation Lost March. Tomorrow it's going to be post-rotation Necrozma, right? Because that was requested by one of the viewers, so that's what we're going to do tomorrow. on the channel. But if you want to check me out live as I'm doing it, well, I'm gonna be doing it today. So I'm not gonna play Welder just because I want to play Cynthia. I want to refresh my hand, right? And look at that, the refreshment of the hand worked. We got the energy that we need on Koffing. We are going to, of course, do a full adore, as I was, making fun of it yesterday, that it sounds French, but that's it. There's nothing else I can do. We've got a Weezing. We've got the energy that we need, so the spread is going to be there to some extent. I just want him or her not to evolve, but there he is. There's the evolution. So this might hurt if there's another Skiploom. But of course, I can play another Koffing, use Fire Crystal, then Welder to attach the two energies, and I can still attack and have some fun with it. So definitely, definitely not a bad idea. And of course, I'm gonna, spread the damage from the spell tag. So 3 damage counters on the jump love, that's gonna attack me, and 1 on the bench one, because Emolga is a basic, so it's an easy way to knock out. Alright, oh, okay, another Elm's Lecture. Alright, so he doesn't have it. He doesn't have energy. At least that's what I hope for. We got a Skiploom. Do I think, Losmart is going to be still a good deck post-rotation? I think it's going to be still a great deck. I just have to check it. And he does not have the energy. That is perfect. That is fantastic. Because this basically gives me opportunity to do this. And I know I can play Welder here. But this is a one-hit KO, kind of, right? Yeah. So I don't want to mess up my hand here. You know what? Okay, let's go. Let's go play Welder for the second energy. Let's draw 3 cards and let's see what can we do here. Okay, so we had energy. We got a spell tag. We got a Viridian Forest. Works for me. That was not a bad choice. Actually, risk well taken. And let's go. So 40 damage. Nothing, of course, on the bench yet. And we're only gonna do some damage to Hoppip. So not really, dealing damage to a jump love. And again, a nice way to actually play around decks like Weezing. But again, if he's gonna get knocked out, he knows that I'm gonna put those damage counters on those jump loves over there. And of course, as he's going to change the turns, like as the turns are gonna change, because there's gonna be a knockout on my Weezing, we know that I am going to knockout Emolga as well. So that's a knockout on Weezing, definitely. Oh no, and the Field Blower, that is devastating here. That is devastating. But again, you saw turn 2 we had 2 Weezings, it was fine, but again, devastating move with the Field Blower. Again, post rotation, only Lysander's Lab, right? No Field Blowers post rotation. So you have to be prepared for that, right? When you're testing something right now, you have to have that in mind, that okay, post rotation I will not see this card, or there will be nothing like that post rotation. So Fire Crystal, let's bring back those 2 energies. This is gonna be terrible. Of course, you know what? Yeah, because electric type. Weezing Sputtering Sludge, that's the only thing we can do. Definitely not a favorable matchup, unfortunately. And unfortunately, not a lot I can do right now, due to my hand and due to this being a lost march. Because again, against evolution decks, Weezing has a really hard time, and that's what I can tell from even my league challenges and league weekly. Because we have one Weezing player, and just because of that Weezing player, I play Jolteon in my Pikarom, so I can stay with Jolteon and just attack, and he can't do a lot to me. The same goes with Zoroark decks that were played, evolving so fast that they can't really do a lot. Okay, Viridian Forest, and not a lot, right? Not a lot I can do. This is gonna be a game loss. In one prize attacker matchup, when you're behind, and this is a game loss, unfortunately here. I don't see this happening. Yeah, I can concede this is a game loss. GG to a lost mark, right? Is lost mark going to be great post rotation? I really want to find it out, right? I really want to find this out. And one thing that I will not talk about, I will probably do a separate video on it, It's a Lady card. I started talking about Lady yesterday on stream, and I had no idea that Lady as a card is going to be so polarizing that it's not going to be like an argument, but it was just like, you know, a massive argument and between people, you know, is Lady good or bad? Wow. So for those who are, you know, who argued yesterday, that's a card game at the end of the day. We can relax, right? And we all have, you know, our opinions on cards, and it's hard to change people's opinions on certain cards. And you know, I know. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me at this point. Another Lost March. Why Lost March all of a sudden? So right now we all have certain opinions on the cards, so it's really hard to change them, or we are, you know, not always, we don't always want to change, right, those opinions on cards. Like for example, I don't like Lost March, even though I know it's good. I hate Celesteela-GX. But again, if I would play it, that would be fantastic. The same goes to Welder. I think Welder is a little bit overpowered, but on my side, when I'm playing Welder, Welder is fantastic. So, you know, those kind of those things. And again, there are certain cards that I think are bad from the get-go. And, well, I know I'm not going to change my my opinion on them. So it's good to have, you know, your own opinions. It's good to have, you know, those stuff, but just don't shove it to the throat of anyone. But, you know, just... it's nice to say, like, okay, I disagree, that's why, and, you know, it's cool. It's great that, you know, you think it's great. I think it's bad, but we can all exist and coexist in a nice, peaceful manner. Let's go. So, again, I'm going first. I'm going first? No, I'm going second, actually. Okay, right, wait. So, I'm going second. Another Koffing. Welder. So I'm preparing my next turn, right? This is tough. I mean, this is a really tough matchup, let's be honest. Okay, so Viridian Forest... no! I can't really play Viridian Forest. So for Adore, let's do a full Adore. I can't play Viridian Forest because I don't want him to, you know, to fix his hand. Of course, you know, he has nest balls. He had all the bolts in the world. So... he's in a better spot than I am. There we go, Jumpluff. Again, do you remember when Jumpluff, the promo card, was $15? That was crazy, right, when it came out. And just finishing the topic right now, I know, like, for a lot of people, Tate and Liza is bad. I just like Tate and Liza, and for me, it's quite nice. Okay, so... speaking of, Cynthia. I would say speaking of, and I wanted to play Tate and Liza, but, you know, when there's Cynthia, well, you play Cynthia. But unfortunately, oh boy. Yeah, so we don't have... well, I have to pass the turn, because I want Spell Attack to actually work. So... the damage... I don't have to really put it here. Well, I kinda can, right? So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4... or I can put 3 here, 1 here, and Molga is not that bad of an idea if I'm gonna draw. Well, at this point, I need 2 energies and a Weezing. So, definitely a bad matchup. So again, Lost March for post-rotation Weezing, super bad matchup. And there we go, there's unfortunately Mew. So, yeah. All 4 damage counters are going to go on Jumpluff, the active one. Natu is there, ready to attack. It's quite funny, you know, that I've never played online Lost March. I played it IRL, but I never played it online. So quite interesting, right? If you, like, I just started thinking about it. I never played it actually online. IRL, sure, I played a few times due to my friends, but never really online. I remember playing it just before internationals in Berlin, when I was testing different ideas and different decks for. Okay, there we go. For myself. So I kind of have to play Cynthia here. I don't want to, but I kind of have to. Well, so we got a Welder. We got another spell tag. But we don't really have the energy. Alright, so Weezing is Weezing, right? At least know the tension gas is gonna do something. It's gonna do some damage. So done. The tension gas on Mew and Emolga. And of course, he prevents damage done by attacks, so I can get rid of Mew with my spell tag, or I can do that with Emolga. And to be quite honest, I know he's just gonna evolve, so there's no point on actually getting rid of this Mew here. I can get rid of Emolga next turn, because he's gonna retreat, right, and knock me out with Jumpluff. And I just have to draw the energy. There's nothing else I can do than draw the energy. Oh, energy. Where are you now, energy? We need you so bad. I will say down, down, down. Like almost like a Blink-182, right? We need you so bad. But we're gonna play a third game, right? We're gonna go to game 3, because if the game 3 is gonna be a lost march, I'm gonna be hyped that I'm streaming at 11 AM Hearthstone, and then at 3 PM CT I'm streaming Pokemon TCG, because Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, that's our streaming schedule. And Mondays and Fridays we start at 9 AM CT, and those days are PTCG purely, right, and no other games. So there we go, let's go Weezing. Let's go Weezing. Clap, 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 clap. Who's gonna die? Okay, so this is spell tag, so not really a damage dealt by anything. And I have to play that. I have to play this one Weezing here. He has no retreat cost, right? So it does not matter that much right now. But at least we are there. Okay, Pokégear. Energy. Alright, so we got the energy. So let's go Welder, and I need one more. That's all I need. One more energy, and shoot. Maybe I should have not risked with Welder. I should have went with Pokégear and just do a Cynthia. But it is what it is sometimes. So pass the turn, unfortunately. But if he's not gonna evolve Hoppip, actually, I think we should have like double KO here. If he's not gonna evolve Hoppip, but let's be honest, he is going to, right? He's going to evolve Hoppip. Like that's my only, chance with Weezing deck at this point right now. Sniping that bench, because again, Mew great, but I can't even attack. So I have to rely on the detention gas, on the spell tags, and on him not having evolution of Hoppip, so skip them, and also not having okay, yeah, boy Guzma, that's fine. Guzma is fine here. Actually, he kind of this works really well for me. Okay, there's an evolution, never mind, because now I only need one more energy and I can actually get rid of Mew, so to some extent I can attack, because I'm gonna put damage counters over here. Okay, never mind. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So I've knocked him out as well. So we're going one by one, right? One prize card for one prize card. We got the energy, Cynthia, refreshment of the hand, and oh boy, that might be really interesting. So almost a knockout right there on a Natu. Cynthia, there's nothing else I want to do than a Cynthia. Oh, and now, okay, now we have the full-on energy here, full hand of energy, so Splattering Sludge. And there's a nice knockout right there on a Natu. So I'm gonna go down to one prize card, and my best option is, because it's gonna knock out Weezing, right? My best option is to knock out Jumpluff. Put 1 damage counter on the benched one. Or actually, you know what? I'm just gonna knock out the bench one. Because why not? It doesn't matter that much, you know, at least he has an active still. And Welder would be quite nice. Of course, we're gonna have a Salazzle, so... let me think. Is there still a Welder? There should be one more Welder somewhere in a deck. But I'm gonna play Slugma. I'm just gonna play Slugma first. Okay, roast reveal. Come on, we're so close. Oh, right. If only, right? If only. But you know, I got my next turn prepared. So we gotta switch. Unfortunately, we can't use Lillie, so I have to press done. I kinda hope he's going to knock out Slugma. Okay, so he's going Guzma on Salazzle. So it's Guzma, Salazzle, Oranguru. Or a Jumpluff. Okay. So, okay, I have a switch, so it doesn't matter what I'm gonna play front. Viridian Forest, let's get rid of stuff from the hand. Okay, that's it. That is a game. No Welder, nothing. Ah, that was so close. So close. Oh, okay. If I only... Oh my goodness. So, okay, so I would have won if I not misplay here and I have not put that energy. That's a GG. So, by one stupid silly mistake, I've actually lost the game. Oh boy, so 2 games against Lost March, but 1 super fast and we've lost. Next, lost by my mistake. So what I think about a post-rotation Weezing actually, I think there are going to be a few versions of this. Definitely know there is going to be a version with like maybe Malamar, maybe you know some others. Of course cards from Unified Minds are going to help the deck, definitely. But as it is right now, the Welder idea is not bad because it accelerates the energy quite fast and you can implement many fire type cards as well to it. So definitely know it works to this extent. You can add not Volkners. You can add Volcanions, any other Pokemons. But is this going to be a tier? Like, let's assume he is tier 1 now with Cocos and all of that. I'm gonna say no. Weezing post rotation. I don't want to say it dies, but it's not gonna be as powerful as it is right now. He's not gonna be as competitive as he is right now, and he's gonna have really a hard time. Actually, you know, playing against the current guys, the current post-rotation deck, so Blacephalon, Pikarom, Reshizard, all of that. He is just gonna have a hard time. Of course, people will still try to brew it. I will still try to do like another version of him when Unified Minds is gonna come out. So all the 8 decks from those 2 weeks, I'm gonna take them, add Unified Mind cards to them. I'm gonna try to do post-rotation decks with Unified Minds there, right? So that's gonna be quite interesting, you know, seeing how those 8 decks turn out to be after Unified Minds. Maybe 2 more, so we're gonna have like nice 2 weeks from like August 1st to August 14th, 15th, so down to rotation, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more decks, more stuff, and more Raven actually, and more news. And also don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. It's Raven Call Sech, that's where we play Hearthstone, and that's where we actually build those decks, play those decks, and have fun with those decks. And that's where, you know, if you want to play against me, just go there and say, hey Raven, I want to play, and I'm going to be like, yeah, sure dude, no problem. And you'll be like, yeah, thanks. I'm going to be like, no problem. So yeah, we're going to have some fun. And on the second channel, on Raven Calls HQ, that's the second YouTube channel, there's a Hearthstone stuff, so you might want to check it out. So thank you so much. Raven loves ya. Bye. Oh, and there's down below the whole deck list and 5% discount any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. Don't forget about that. Bye.